Hey seniors, this is Miss Lisa in the CCC, and I am going to walk you through your last and final My Life Plan task of your high school career. You're going to need to complete the senior exit survey for us so that we can check it off for graduation. To get started, you're going to go to the Patrick Henry website and you're going to hover over students. And at the very bottom, you will see a Naviance login option. Go ahead and click on that. From there, you will be brought to a landing page at Naviance. You're going to put in our Patrick Henry zip code, which is 55412, and click on Henry High School. Make sure that you click on student as your user type, and this part is extremely important. You're going to need to click on continue with single sign-on. Do not enter your school email or password down below. You have to click on continue with single sign-on. All right, once you log into Naviance, from your homepage, you're going to look up at the top and you're going to see the last option on the right called Planner. You're going to click on Planner and go all the way down to the bottom and click on Tasks. It should automatically take you to tasks assigned to me. And when you look on tasks that you need to work on, you might see some additional milestones that say overdue or required. Please don't be concerned about those. We're not going to withhold diplomas for any seniors who haven't had a chance to complete all of the My Life Plan milestones, with the exception of the senior exit survey. We do need every senior to complete this in order to check you off for graduation. One of the most important parts of completing the senior exit survey this year is so that we know what parts of your plan we still might need to help you with. Some of you might still be looking for jobs, needing help completing financial aid or college applications. Completing this survey will let us know how we need to help you in these last few weeks. Additionally, for those seniors who are committing to enrolling at a 2-year or 4-year college in the fall, you're going to need to have your final high school transcript sent to that college in order for you to sign up for classes. Completing the senior exit survey is how you are going to request that your final transcript gets sent to your college of choice. So go ahead and click on 12.7 Complete Senior Exit Survey, and you're going to get brought to this screen. You're going to look over on the right and you'll see this pink arrow. You'll have the option to click Take This Survey. The rest of the video is going to be from one of our CCC coordinators at another Minneapolis high school, and she's going to walk through some of the questions that you might want to look into in a little bit more detail. And so she's going to walk through the survey questions, and as she mentions her high school, just know that everything that she says also applies to Henry. If you have questions, please reach out to myself or Miss India in the CCC, and we can make sure that you're able to complete your senior exit survey.
So I'm not going to go through every question, but I do want to clarify a few in case there are any questions. For number 1, pick the option that feels the most appropriate for you. Click I don't have a plan yet if you don't have a plan solidified yet, or pick other if you feel like your plan isn't captured by the other categories. If you are planning on attending a 2-year college and transferring, still pick 2-year college so we know where to send your transcripts. If you are doing a structured gap year program, go ahead and click that. But otherwise, if you are planning on working for a year before attending college, please click Work Full-Time/Employed. The next thing that we want you to do is to provide updated information about any of the colleges that you applied to. So please confirm the outcomes for each of your college applications. So what we'll do here, final decision. The next piece of information that's really important is to update the colleges that you've applied to. So please confirm all of the outcomes for each of your college applications. So right here, I have Augsburg University as an example, and we want you to click on Final Decision if you've been accepted, denied, incomplete application, or no decision. These other ones are very rare, but if you fall into one of those categories, please connect with the CCC or your counselor. So if you have been accepted to Augsburg, you would click accepted and then go on from there. So go through and say if you've been accepted, denied, or if you don't know. And then the one thing that we do want to make sure you do is that you check attending for the college that you will be going to. So only select attending for one college. Please do not select attending for two, even if you're still deciding between the two of them, because we need to know where to send your final transcript. If you're still deciding, check the one that you think you will most likely go to, or wait and save the survey until you are sure of where you are going to go. For the rest of our questions, make sure you answer them completely and honestly. We want you to go through the rest of them and give your feedback on your experience at South. We want to hear your opinions so we can make this even better for students coming up. So when you're in there, make sure you're answering all of these questions. And then at the end, we want to make sure, for question number 3, please check off if you've completed a FAFSA or Minnesota DREAM Act financial aid application. If you have not completed the FAFSA or Minnesota DREAM Act, please reach out to the CCC or your counselor, because that is one of your final MyLifePlan requirements if you are attending college next year. The rest of these questions just give us information about how your experience was at South, so please complete them honestly and completely so we can make sure that we are taking in your feedback and making this even better for students coming up. So when you get to the bottom, you can go through and say if you would like to, that's different. At the bottom, you have the chance to put in if you would be willing to be contacted by Minneapolis Public Schools or Achieve Minneapolis staff in the future to learn about your path after high school. So if you're willing to come and speak on student alumni panels, or in order to have your information passed on to students who are planning on pursuing the same pathway as you, go ahead and click yes. And if you've selected yes, please put in a personal non-Minneapolis Public School email where we can reach you at. And then once you're done, go ahead and submit your answers and you've completed your final MyLifePlan survey.